Cephalon Soji, I love it. I'm going to get my 100-day weapon when I log in today. What should I choose? Okay, now that is a really good question, Cephalon, man. That is a fantastic question. And I will say, okay, so quick thinking will bring up, so if you do it correctly, quick, I think like this, have I written it in? No, I haven't done it right either.
Get riggedy wrecked, son!
That's what quick thinking does. Okay, so let's go have a look at some of these weapons. Okay, so I will say this. I do think you guys have a harder choice, because back in the day when I did all of my sign-ins, although I will say that on this PC account here, I am having to do it the same way that you are, Cephalon. However, over here on these things, let's take a real quick look at the weapons. I mean, I think I know my choice. I think I know my choice, Cephalon. But let's have a look at them for you. That way you can have a really close look at these things up close and you can see what they are. Okay, so the first one that you're going to look at, and this is a fantastic weapon, and this weapon is a much better weapon than when I first got it. When I first got this weapon, it wasn't as good. However, I will say, so this is obviously the Zenny Star. So that wee disc in the middle, you can throw it out. Now that disc in the middle, it will stay out as long as your combo counter, right? So if your combo counter is at a 12 times and you throw that disc will stay out for about 50 seconds. If you have no combo counter and you throw that disc, it won't do much. Now that disc obviously does like some crazy status for you. And when you throw that disc, the weapon becomes faster as well, Cephalon Soji. Okay, so the weapon does become faster. It is a lot of fun. The next weapon on the list is obviously the secondary, and I think the secondary should be probably, I think you should choose it in the middle. Like the order that I'm going to give you, I think you should do this in the middle. And the reason I say put it in the middle, so that it's not like awesome, not so awesome. Now, this is not a bad weapon, okay? So the way that this weapon works is that you can basically throw the whole clip out full of bullets, the same way you do with the Zenny Star. The disc that you can see there comes out. Is it going to show it to us or not? Where is it? There it is there. The disc that you can see there is going to come out and it's going to spin, releasing all of its bullets out of the chamber. And actually, it does some pretty good damage. With a 45% crit chance with mods, with a 4.2 multiplier, 35% status, and as you can see, you've got the damage in the disc. It's not a bad weapon at all. Then, last but definitely not least, now this is probably one of my favorite. This is a fantastic gun, but this is what I will say. If you already have a fast shooting weapon like the Soma, then I truly think that you should take the Zenny Star last. So this would be my order that I suggest you take. I suggest you take the Zenny Star, the Azima, and the Zenith in that order as you accept those weapons. I think that you will get the most enjoyment and the most excitement, and the big thing is that you will want to keep signing in because you will want to get that Zenith last, because it is a bloody fantastic weapon as well. So the Zenith is a fast-firing weapon. Now, it does have a very cool gimmick. It allows you... I have a Foreman. So Foreman is fast-firing. So the Zenith allows you to see through walls, which is very interesting. Get the Zenith. The crit on that is nuts. Neuro's right. But I do think that if you've already got fast-firing weapons, then I think that you are going to have much more fun with the Zenny Star. And then to keep you excited and to keep you wanting to sign in, take the Azima second and the Zenith last, because the Zenith is a lot of fun. It has fantastic crit, and it is a fantastic weapon like Neuro says. That is the order that I would do it in, but of course it is yours to choose. I'm on PS4 for a couple of weeks. Oh, you're on PS4? I'm not allowed on Xbox until 3 weeks after Halloween. Oh, slow edits. What happened there, man? What happened there? Synergy. Anton gets excited. Exactly. Repo is very right. Synergy, baby. So yeah, Cephalon, that is pretty much the best advice that I can give to you. Like, seriously, pretty much the best advice. Do you think they'll bring back the pumpkin mask for Warframe? It's already back, Slow Edits. It's been back for about 2 weeks. So that would be my order. If you were going to mix it up, oh, Neuro, it was crazy. Things are crazy at the moment, Neuro. Like, straight up crazy, man. So... but we're just trying to, you know, like, I think it's summer, so everybody is trying to get ahead. I hope so, Cephalon Soji. I really hope that helped a lot. All three weapons are fantastic weapons, Cephalon. They are fantastic weapons and a lot of fun. I truly think that you will get the most out of the Zenny Star right now. I truly think you'll get the most out of the Zenny Star. It is a fantastic build, and then I do, you know, like, depending on whether or not you want which ones first. The weekend was crazy for us. Free deliveries for the weekend. Oh, how? Jesus, yeah, that would have been nuts, dude. Free deliveries, everybody would have been on top of that. I think everybody's getting in preparation for the Christmas holiday advertisements. So there's people, you know, there's going to be advertising. There's all going to be all kinds of shit everywhere, Nero. You know, like with the economy in the state that it was, people are trying to make some money back, you know, with the country fully open and Christmas looming, summer's coming, you know, so you've got summer barbecues, summer holidays, camping, hunting, fishing, boating. We're very, very lucky. See, in America, they're heading into their winter, but in New Zealand and Australia and other parts of the Southern Hemisphere, we're heading into our summer. I made sure to get the Zenny Start first. Most forums I looked at back in the day when I had to make that choice suggested that. Yeah, and I think it's a good suggestion. I think that, you know, like, a couple of things to be very aware of, and like I did say, when the Zenny Star first came out, you could throw the disc and it had a timer, right? Now the disc's timer goes off of your combo count. So get your combo count up to at least a 4 or 5 or higher before you throw your disc. It will stay for a hell of a long time. I'm talking 30 seconds all the way up to over a minute, and it will get the damage done. And you can actually, it's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. You know, like, you've got a disc that's doing corrosive and blast damage. Do you know what I mean? Like, people are getting knocked down all around you. And I'm sure that I've got other builds for it. I'd be surprised if I didn't. There goes a viral radiation version. What have we got in here? We've got a heat and corrosive build. So lots of different builds, lots of different speeds and things like that. So sometimes, and then of course I do have a ribbon. I wouldn't say it's fantastic, but it's really designed. I set off condition overload pretty well. You will set off condition overload pretty well. Actually, funny thing is that I've not used this in a long time, so I would suggest, yeah, that I've got a lot of prime pressure point builds on this. So I actually need to go back and retweak some of these builds, man. Yeah, definitely I do. Look at that, prime pressure point